Hello there guys, as you know me, I'm always looking for trouble to fix. My cars are refusing to fail, to break down so that I can make videos and explain blah blah blah. So I have a friend of mine who had a car that it overheated, and he said to me, Oscar, do you want this car? Just give me 60 quid and take it, you'll see what you can do with it. Okay, so I'll flip the camera around so that you see the car. This is it. I try as much as possible to run away from Vauxhall, but my goodness, every time I try to run, it keeps coming back. All right, so this is the car. What happened here is they were driving and then they hit something right here, very low there, that broke the bumper here, but it went all the way and it broke the radiator here. Okay, this car doesn't have AC, air condition, so it's just one radiator for the coolant. So it's broken, it's leaking, and they didn't notice that it's leaking, so the car overheated, and now it's mixing water. This is where you see this porridge kind of thing. This is oil mixed with water, so it's the engine has a serious problem. So I found few engines online. The guys, they're saying about 650 to 700 pound, but before buying, I thought, let me just remove the cylinder head and see if everything else, the pistons, the valves and everything else, it's all right, and if it can be skimmed. If it can be skimmed and put a thicker head gasket, maybe thins may not be extremely bad. But if it can't be fixed, then I'll have to be very careful how much I spend, because this is a 2011 car, as you can see there, 2011, so it's a very old car. So I have to check the value and the repair costs, because even though it's in a better condition, there's still a couple of things to fix, like the suspension. There's a scratch that starts from here all the way to the back there, so all that needs to be repaired. So that's the way it is. Let me just turn the camera around. Yeah, I will have to look at the costs and see if it will be worth repairing. If it doesn't worth repairing, then that means I'll have to just scrap it, sell it as parts, to get something out of it. You see, it has done only 80,000 miles, so it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Let me just turn the camera around again. The battery, not a big problem. We charged it. The engine runs, but of course it's you have a blowback. So if you put this here unlocked, it blows it up. That is the sign that the head gasket has failed. So the compression from the pistons goes into the oil lines and the coolant, so you have pressure coming back here and coming back here. Okay, so disconnected the battery so that it doesn't, because these cars is sitting there, because the clock inside and all these other things are still running, they will kill the battery, because this is not going to be a quick project. It's a project that I will do when I have time. Okay, when I have time. So let me just show you the car. As I'm working, I'm going to remove all this, so that if I cannot repair the cylinder head, then and I find a cheaper engine, less than 400, I think I'll be okay. Then I can remove this engine and put another one in there. Okay, then just sort out the suspension. Other things are much easier to deal with. The main thing is the engine. If you can sort out the engine, the rest is not a very big problem. So that's how it is. I don't know what's going on here. That one on the other side, I don't think it's that one is okay. Yeah, it's solid. So let me just cover this, because I opened here to see if it's mixing oil with water, and it does. Okay, this needs to be greased, as you can see. If you don't grease these things, they rust, then they break. So that's the way it is. Nice alloy wheels. Just these alloy wheels I will get if I'm selling, dismantling it, scrapping it. Just these I might get maybe £200 if I'm lucky. So there you go. Very clean. Very clean. This is an old battery that was in the Picasso. I kept it because it still kind of hold a bit of charge. So, but for stop start is not good. But just to hold charge, to jump start in case this Corsa doesn't start, it's okay. Nothing there. I don't know, something was sitting there. I have no idea what it is, but it's not there. Okay, let's see the side. Oh, well, we have a jack there and all other tools. Does it have a lock nut there? Let me just look at the wheels. See if they... Yeah, it has a lock. The wheel lock. There. See? So it will need a key to remove those wheels, and I don't think I'm seeing the key here. Maybe it was supposed to be here, the key. Because if it's not there, it will be an absolute nightmare. I cannot remove that. Okay, that's not... The whole thing cannot be removed, so you just have to remove these one by one. Oh. How do you... Oh, maybe. Looks like it can come off. Engineers. If this cannot be removed, it will be absolutely ridiculous. But that's the way it is. But I will definitely need that lock nut, and I don't think I'm seeing it anywhere in here. If I don't have it, those lock nuts on the wheel, they will have to be drilled out. Let's see what's underneath here. Okay. Oh, full-size spare wheel. Brilliant. And it looks like it has never ever been used. This is awesome. Yeah. Maybe it was used, I don't know. But as you can see, this will be dirty, scratched. I don't know. Maybe there was a sticker here. I don't know. Maybe it was used. It doesn't really matter, but it's in very good condition. So put all this junk back in here, and this battery. Just sit in there. I'll show you inside. Even though there is a lot of mold in there. Okay. Little bits of scratches here and there. The tires, not bad. This side, let's see. Not bad as well. Looks like it's cracking though. Looks like it's cracking. They're very old. We'll see. Now, because I didn't remove the battery, I don't want this boot to lock, so I put this here so that when I close, it just stays there like that. So let's see inside. Oh, very close to the wall. What a tight squeeze. So there you go. It's not bad, to be honest. I don't know what was going on here. The cubby hole. These are the beads from the front after damaging the car. So I don't know what's going on with this here. It's supposed to be like that. Oh, I think this needs to be clipped or something. I don't know. I'll have to have a look what's going on there. But that's how it is. Lots of mold in here. So these seats, I will have to remove them. The floor, everything. Once the engine is good, the seats, and it's not overheating, the seats, I'll remove them and wash them. And that is a 2-door. So at the back there, as you can see, it's doesn't look that bad, to be honest. 1.2 petrol. So let's see. Oh, the guys were learning to drive, so they had this little mirrors inside. So this is how it is. You can't see the mileage here because I removed the battery, but once I fixed it, I'll be able to show you the mileage and everything. Okay, so I'll leave it here. It's a little project just to keep me busy. See, some of us, we are people that, because we are very minimalistic, we don't have too much costs and debt. So we end up getting bored, not having anything to do, you see. So this will give me something to do, when I have nothing, when I have spare time, I'll do this and slowly see it come to life, and you will see if I succeed or not. Okay, guys, so thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry I don't put videos as much as I did. Ever since I buy an electric car, man, they said electric cars don't need a lot of service. They were not lying. You look at the videos, the Citroen diesel, it was always being serviced. With electric, it's a different story. Okay, guys, so that's the way it is. If I got something, you will just see the notification telling you Oscar has put a video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.